Okay, so today we have a math test, second grade for our math class. It's going to be test 26. And so let's go over a few things here on the board before you start on your test. Let's review the Roman numerals. So we have I, the Arabic numerals, which Arabic numerals is just like the normal numbers that we're used to working with. So Arabic numeral for this Roman numeral will be 1, V is 5, X is 10. And so let's think about more or less or equivalent. 9 plus 2 or 6 plus 4. So 9 plus 2 is 11 and 6 plus 4 is 10. 9 plus 2 is more. So we'll go like that. 17 minus 9 is 8 and 3 plus 5 is 8. So that's equal. So we'll put an equal sign in. 6 minus 2 is 4 and 12 minus 9 is 3. So 6 minus 4 is more. We'll go like that. 15 minus 9 or 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. 15 minus 9 is 6. So 3 plus 9 would be the most. Okay, let's do some computation problems here. We have 5 plus 8 would be 13. So we'll need to carry the 1 up here and put the 3 down here. 1 plus 2 plus 9 is 12. Put the 1 up here and the 2 here. 1 plus 6 plus 7 is 14. And don't forget your comma. Okay, for this one we have 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry your 1 up here and put your 6 down here. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 1 plus 9 is 10 plus 2 is 12. And don't forget your dollar sign, your decimal point. Decimal point goes after the first two numbers and the dollar sign goes all the way to the left. All right, let's think about estimation again. Estimation is estimating the numbers to the nearest 10. So 28 to the nearest 10 would be 30. 89 would be to 90. And then we just add those two numbers. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 9 is 120. So the estimated answer for 28 plus 89 would be 120. All right, let's go do these problems now. 45 minus 6. So 5 minus 6, we can't do that. We'll need to borrow here. So we'll go put the 1 beside the 5 and cross out the 4 and put a 3 on top. 15 minus 6 is 9, and 3 minus nothing is 3. 39 is your answer. And difference or sum, you still remember what the difference is between difference and sum? So when you're finding the difference, then that's always the subtraction problems, and the sum is always addition problems. So this would be difference. Okay, and then we have 48 plus 32. So 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry your 1 up here, put your 0 down here. And 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. 80 is your answer. And so we will put sum over here. All right, let's review the story problems. Now, they're starting you with a different kind of story problem. I explained it to you yesterday. So this is now getting you ready for multiplication for third grade. So multiplication, we will not start those facts this year, but we're just getting you ready for next year. So let's read this story problem here. It says, Isaac planted 4 rows of tomatoes. Each row had 5 tomato plants. How many tomato plants did he plant in all? Okay, so each problem includes a number of groups. So we'll draw a box for each group. And there is 4 rows, so there would be 4 groups. Okay, so we have 4 groups. Now, each group includes the same number of items. So each row had the same number of tomato plants in it, in other words. So we will write this number inside the box, which would be 5. Then we will put an addition sign between each box because we have in all as our keywords here, so we need to add. So we'll put an addition sign between each box, and then we will add all the numbers, and we'll write the answer and the label. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 would be equals 20 plants or 20 rows. Well, it would make sense to say 20 rows because up here we had 4 rows of tomatoes and each row had 5 tomato plants. So we will need to use the same label as we use the number down here. So we will write down tomato plants. And in these multiplication problems, you do not need to underline numbers and words like we did in the subtraction addition problems. They do not require you to underline numbers and words in these problems here. Okay, let's go over some calendar things here. Review the calendar. So we have so this is the month of March, and so we have the last Tuesday of the month would be the 31st, and the first day of April, which is the month after March, will begin right here. So it will be on a Wednesday. April 1st will be on Wednesday. There is 5 Mondays in March and 4 Saturdays in March. Okay, so let's use the clock to tell 5-minute intervals. So we have, the clock goes by 5s, 5 minutes, every number is 5 minutes. So 1 is 05, so we have, here we have 2:05. And down here is at the 8, so now it says it is 4:40. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then o'clock. Okay, I think I'll let you start on your test now, and you can remember to do your worksheet. You will not have a speed drill today, but you can remember to your worksheet. It's money 16 and 2-digit subtraction number 3. Okay, you can go ahead and do a careful job, and yeah, just be really careful, and don't forget to study your flashcards. That will help you a lot with your keeping your facts memorized, and it'll help you on your math lesson. Okay, have a good day.